Yeah, my aunt always say I act like a woman.
Oh, yeah?
Because I like to wash my face, make sure my hair is good. And I guess if you take care of yourself, you're a woman. I guess so, bruh. I don't know what that's all about. Even my cousins say the same thing. I'll be like bro, we were playing Fortnite. I had my earbuds in, and I go to the bathroom real quick, and they hear the water, and they're like, Xavier, are you washing your face? And I'm like, yeah. And they just started laughing. I'm like, yeah, I like to have a clean face. Try not to have my shit all crusty, bruh.
You're supposed to be dirty and nasty.
I don't know, bruh.
That's all that matters.
And then she told me, she was just like, I don't know, I never heard no guy doing shit like that. There's a lot of guys who are just fucking nasty, I guess. I don't know.
A lot of guys are fucking nasty, but you're nastier because you know no guy that actually has some hygiene.
My wallet over there. Just my credit card's all hanging out, just leaks. They just drain my whole account.
Yeah, just the 3 silly numbers on the back.
For whatever's left.
It's literally that easy.
Yeah, I need to set that new phone. This shit is terrible.
Are you ready?
No, ukulele.
We've also haven't introduced the podcast normally. Like the whole time we've
I've been watching a lot of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And I honestly think it's just better the way he does it.
Just like they start in a conversation and then they just go right into it.
Yeah, you should just start it earlier. I said we just keep going. I like it that when you don't like that. I like it when they just talk.
The cold open's cool. I dig the cold open.
I like the cold open. You want a cold open? I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's cold.
I say we just you just cut it right when you walked up, when we were done talking about the chapstick, or maybe even right before.
I mean, we're still talking about some good stuff.
So they can hear about our girly conversation, how everybody.
Yeah, that was a good comment. Okay, yeah,
roasting me.
I see your point.
I think it's
No, we can.
But
hey
hello,
guys,
everybody.
We're here now. We're recording.
Yeah, I like it when it's spontaneous, man.
Yeah, I enjoy like a normal conversation going straight into it, a little fade,
Yeah, we just kind of do whatever. But before we just keep going, I think I have to mention the song.
Yeah.
So the song, though.
Drop it on the pod.
Oh, my goodness. I guess, when do you think you'll drop this? Maybe probably like Monday or sometime this week? Yeah, if not, the song might already be out, but it should come out on the 9th, Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm going to drop this pan pod probably tomorrow.
Sick, man.
Editing master, yeah.
Man.
That's all I got to do today, so.
Actually, we have to stream 24 hours. That's what we have to do.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah, the song's going to drop Wednesday. It's my first feature ever. Technically, it wasn't even supposed to be my song. It was supposed to be their song, but I was kind of like, yo, let me put it on my shit. I kind of took it over, but it was for the better. It's pretty chill. Played it in the car. What'd you think? You can be honest as you want, bro. Like,
dude, I'm not gonna lie.
What you like, what you didn't like, everything.
So, seeing XMAN3000 on his first feature with an actual woman. Oh my God, this guy talks to women.
Pure business relationship.
Okay, yes, pure business.
And to be fair, I pretty much didn't. I tried to talk to her. She was lagging on me too. I barely even really talked to her. I was mostly talking with the producer, which is how this whole thing happened. It's basically me and a guy I went to school with in college for the music classes that I would talk about all the time, and we finally got a track that would fit me well on it. And then this was like one of his friends he got on there, and I was like, fuck yeah. But yeah, continue.
Damn, bro, she didn't even talk to you, man. This sucks. Okay, whatever.
Not really. She did a little bit, but not really. It was more. It was a pure business relationship, I guess.
If you're watching, very good.
She seems like a cool person, though.
Yeah, it was cool couple lines, said. I don't know what you call it, like the verse, like the thing
hook.
You keep saying, the
Just
hook that you keep saying. Yeah, it was good, man. Because seeing X-Man on his first feature was really cool to see.
Yeah.
Just because it's always solo with this guy, and you never see him, with somebody else and how their style and flow goes. And you really don't know how people are going to mesh until you actually see it in action. And just the way that the lyrics kind of just tied into each other, I just thought was really cool. So you guys are going to like it. Go check it out on Wednesday, August 9th.
Yep, YouTube, SoundCloud, BandLab, Audio Mac. No one uses that shit, but just in case you do, that's more for like the creators like myself. But yeah, it's pretty sick. Even though it's going to, like when you listen to it, it's going to seem like it's my song and they're on my song, but it's literally me on their shit. So it's like they made the beat, they brought out the hook, and I just matched the energy, and it turned out pretty good. I just got to put a few more finishing touches, but yeah, it's donezo, really.
Yeah, X-Man's YouTube link is down in the description if you guys want to go watch that when it comes out.
Awesome.
Put on those bell notifications for him, get his promo out.
I try to make it a big deal when I drop. Try to make sure everyone knows.
And it works.
Yeah, for the most part. Oh shit, my bad. Just gonna destroy the whole setup. But are we sure though? Because we kind of just went into it. Are we sure like the audio levels, everything's good? Did we want to change?
No,
anything?
we're fine. We're fine.
We're
Yeah,
sticking with the light.
We're going with the light. I like the light.
You like
light
it?
Looks good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too dark in here.
I fixed my sleep schedule recently. I'm
You
not
did?
sleeping like a hermit anymore. I woke up at 7 a.m.
Whoa.
Oh, crazy. I usually go to sleep at 7 a.m.
Dang.
Like, damn.
X-Man woke up before me today.
Past couple days, this week, I got a lot of job training to do. Virtual ones, too, which is nice. So I don't have to
Like
go
Zoom?
any. Yeah. Don't have to go anywhere. We use, what do we use? We use Google Hangouts.
Google Hangouts, yeah.
Same shit, but
Literally
so
the
it's
same.
nice. I get paid for it, though, so it's paid training.
To not leave your house.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So I'm just chilling. I get paid.
That's cool.
3 hours, and then that's until like actual shit comes up. If you guys haven't watched any of the previous podcasts, I basically got a coaching job for like after school programs. It's pretty sick. Not gonna say much more than that because I don't want to get doxxed, but it's pretty nice. You know, pretty chill. And they pay me for trainings, which is clutch as fuck. Because I had to get a new phone. I'll probably show the phone next time because I didn't bring it because I don't have the servers set up. So I'm like, yeah.
He's in the process of getting a new phone, so he's still with the brick today.
Yeah, I'm still with the brick.
But it's chill.
It works like the phone. Like I be playing games and shit on it already. I got all my music on there, but I just need I can't call or text. Yeah, I'm setting that up. But yeah, it's sick. But basically, I brought that up because it put me in the fucking hole, man. It's expensive, man. It's like $200.
Hey, but you're getting that money, so it's chill.
I know. That's
you're
why
gonna have to like learn how to I don't know, restrain yourself from buying like games. And
Fortnite skins.
Oh gosh, I need DV buck.
Fortnite had me feeling some type of way recently. I was playing it. I was like, you know what? Let me dabble in the ranked mode because my cousin got me to playing Fortnite again. Cause she was playing it all the time, and I was like, let me play. And then we played, and I'm like, now I kind of want to play by myself now.
Yeah.
That ranked shit. Oh my god, it's so try hard. It is the worst. It's like
ranked Fortnite.
The ranked Fortnite is crazy.
I think it used to be like leagues, right?
I don't know. No, I don't know. It's all the same shit, bro. But yeah, we're not here to talk about fucking Fortnite. We've talked about Fortnite enough on this podcast.
Fortnite poggers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great game despite it. You know, I know a lot of people hate that shit, rightfully so, I guess. Not really, but yeah, it's whatever. I think my phone's down there. Do we want to do top 5 now? Should we?
Yeah, we could do the top 5 right now.
Just skim through it.
Yeah,
Might as
guys.
well.
So today on the top 5,
Kind of both came up with it.
Okay, so we didn't have like this is very spontaneous. All these top 5. So we learned about this morning. We talked about it. We were talking about top 5 sports, and then he brought up no, sports is too broad. You need to do top 5 athletes.
Sports would be lame as fuck.
So then we sat here for 30 minutes trying to figure out our top 5 athletes, and it was a debate, and it was collaborative. But we both have our own list. He went with his more favorite athletes of all time, and I went more of kind of like the greatest of all time in my opinion, on and off the field, personal impacts to the sport, things like that.
Too many morals and shit. I don't know what he's talking about, but
it's important.
There was too many I love sports. I'm like deep into it. Pause. But there's just like
what.
There's too many parameters and things you have to consider because you can't compare fucking tennis to basketball. It's just not going to work like that.
I feel it.
So how do you compare greatness in boxing to like basketball? So it's like there's so many things. That's why I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to do my top 5 favorite that impacted me. I was going to try to do top 5 like, you know, of every sport greatest. But it was just too much thinking, and I didn't want to make anyone mad. And I didn't want to make myself mad because if I say this guy's... I didn't want to pull a Jaden Smith where I was like, this is my top 5 that I regret it later. That I think that's still crazy that I put Jaden Smith on my top 5 songs.
Yeah, it was like...
I kind of regret
really
it
not
now.
Even a day after I posted the PanTheMan, and he was like, I'm already rethinking this list.
Yeah,
like,
it
the
probably
regret from the last week it still lives on. And today is going to be even harder regret because we didn't put much thought into this.
Yeah.
So bear with us. Number 5, X-Man.
You want to do mine first?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, number 5, this might be a little controversial. Just because, like...
Let me know.
This is going to be a lot of people's ones, I feel like. But I'm doing my favorites. He's probably one of the most impactful ever. But Michael Jordan. I would put him higher. Okay. He's definitely probably the greatest of all time when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
He impacted the game. I mean, fucking Jordan's. Like, I mean, that's insane. He changed how money is distributed in sports. Like, people started getting bags like Jordan, bro, and obviously inflation.
Isn't it actually his mom?
Would you? Oh, that's for the shoes, yeah.
Mm.
They were kind of like his managers.
Put them
almost.
things up. Right there.
Are these Jordans? These ones?
Oh.
They are
This
Jordans.
guy literally made these shoes with his bare hands.
Yeah, these are like fucking 2020 recolored ones, but yeah.
He made
Jordan.
them, guys.
Jordan was out there fucking
They're called Jordans for.
using the factory, putting that shit together. He made them from hand.
In China, making them with his bare hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that one, buddy. You gonna give me those shoes or what? You don't need them.
I don't need them. I only bought them for like.
I use them in a music video. I use you as an ad.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them do that?
No, I don't know.
It's just like with the brand placement. Anyways, but yeah, Jordan number 5.
Sponsored.
I'm doing off my favorites, so it's like Jordan. I mean, he's fucking Jordan. He's probably the greatest basketball player of all time. I know a lot of people debate that. Suck my dick. I really don't care.
Got him.
But yeah, he's up there. But in terms of like who impacted me, like who I look up to, because you know we both played. You ever played any others? You played what? What did you play your whole life?
I played baseball, football, and golf.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did golf.
Yeah.
Man, little Tiger Woods over here.
You know what I mean?
I've never golfed, not once. Not once.
Let's go.
I'm probably gonna be ass. I mean, I played baseball.
It sucks. It's the worst game I've ever played, and it's addicting.
Oh, I forgot mini golf.
Because it's hard.
I forgot about mini golf.
Oh, you have golfed.
So I have golfed. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, what's your number 5?
Well, I have some honorable mentions first.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and you could do that. You could do those after me if you want. So my honorable mentions before we get into it is, number 1, we could do Tyreek Hill. You know, I literally have his jersey. Dolphins wide receiver superstar. You know what I mean? The fucking quads on that man are massive. I don't know how his morals align with anything. I'm pretty sure he probably hit his wife a few times. So
Yo, you didn't mention that part.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh my god.
But you know, I don't know what to say about that. But
I mean,
he's good on the football field, and I
separate the man from the art.
And I've seen him in person a couple times. Also, the other side of the ball. Not the other side of the ball, but the other side of like the field is Jalen Waddle, the other wide receiver that plays mostly for the Dolphins. You know, those wide receivers, you know, they're cool, man. You know, they add like a really cool, you know, like fun thing for the audience to do. Like Jalen Waddle, you know, he scores and everybody like waddles and stuff like that. It's fun.
They waddle for the waddle.
Yeah, they do. They
That's
waddle for the
crazy.
waddle. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, other than my boys, you know. We got my other honorable mention, LeBron James. LeBron James didn't make it on my list, and here's why.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I
had to pressure this man into.
Yeah, so LeBron he's very impactful, and he's the GOAT. You know what I mean? He's so good at basketball and all this. But what I thought was funny, and that's why I put him in the honorable mentions, was he has a school. The I Promise School, and if you guys haven't heard about this, in
Ohio.
Yeah, recently, let's pull up the article here. 8th graders at LeBron James I Promise School haven't passed a single math test in 3 years. School responds.
How the fuck does that even happen?
So basically, he's, you know, doing all this charitable stuff and it's not working. I don't know how that is even possible. But I just thought it was kind of a funny thing that we could bring up.
I don't know. I don't know. That's the last thing I thought of when you talk about LeBron, but you just decided to bring it up. Like, I don't know. How the fuck you fail? Like, I don't know. That school.
It's 8th grade math. I don't know.
I've seen a few pictures. That's one of them schools where it's more like a fucking college. It looks ginormous. They probably have everything. So, I don't know. Probably just some dumbass kids, bro. It's not really like LeBron's fault, obviously, but it is kind of funny.
I think it's the teacher's fault, probably.
Probably, but we don't know what's going on there. But it is kind of funny. I mean, that's pretty fucking funny.
They gotta get their shit together. Yeah, it's hilarious. But anyways, my number 5 is gonna be Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh my god, I'm just kidding.
I hate that guy.
I hate Shaq. Not Shaq.
On the field, that fool he's a tall motherfucker. Okay, he's good as fuck. You know what I mean?
True.
He gets through.
They
he's
say
lazy.
They say he's the. They don't say he's the greatest of all time, but they say he's the most pure dominant of all time.
The domination nation.
Exactly. Most dominant of all time. You could not stop him. He just grabs the ball, dunks it in your mouth, man. And if you have never seen any Shaq highlights, that man was straight disrespectful, man. He was the beast. But yeah,
so yeah, Shaq makes it on my number 5.
Fucking enormous, bro.
fucking, what is it, like DJ Diesel or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah,
you
he
know,
does
Big Dog.
everything, bro.
He literally does everything. You know, he's charitable.
I'd say his net worth is probably a billionaire by now.
He's got a lot of damn money. So yeah, but I like Shaquille O'Neal. I like his personality. He's always doing something. So yeah, he made it on my top 5.
He's got shit in everything, like every business you can imagine. Like side quest going crazy for that man. He's doing all types of shit. But yeah, I'm gonna do my honorable mentions. I kind of totally forgot. My honorable mentions. I put Mike Tyson, Tom Brady, and Muhammad Ali. I wanted to put Ronaldo on there. I guess I'll say his name because I know all the Messi fans will start going fucking wild. I don't really know. I've heard a lot of debate between. I talked to one of my friends who was really into the soccer shit or football. Football. He said it's more of a. If you don't know nothing about it, it's more Messi's younger. Ronaldo's been doing it longer. I heard that Ronaldo has been doing it in harder leagues and shit, which soccer works in way different ways than the way our shit does. There's no one league. There's like multiple leagues. Some leagues are ass, and then so much subjective bullshit, so you don't really know. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So Mike Tyson had to. He's a fucking beast. Scariest man ever, I guess. Tom Brady is probably greatest of all time NFL. Who else? Like, I think it's kind of undisputed. It's not like Jordan where it's kind of like, I think that's undisputed. And then Muhammad Ali. And then for my number 4, this will be my favorites. This is the man who got me into boxing, really like deep into it. Deep. Whoa there. Floyd Mayweather. I know a lot of people hate him, but he's my number 4. Yeah. Floyd Money Mayweather. 50-0. Man, he's got a lot of money. But yeah, bro, Floyd is crazy, man. A lot of people, like everyone loves Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, but I couldn't really put them up there because Floyd's more my era, and it's like nowadays you look, everyone wants to be like Floyd. But he's hard to replicate, man. Best defensive fighter of all time. And yeah, man, he's just a fucking beast. He got me
undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated. It's crazy. 50-0 is wild.
And guys, my number 4, Jake Paul.
Oh God,
just kidding.
Jake Paul though, last night he whooped Nate Diaz's ass. I watched that shit. I pirated. I mean, I legally purchased it for $60.
Oh, okay.
It's $60.
60 big ones.
60 ginormous ones. That's
was it worth it?
That's a new game. Hell no. $60? Are you serious? $60? I would never buy any fight for that much unless it was fucking God versus Jesus or something.
Unless it was last.
like $60 is tripping.
God versus Jesus, man. I would pay to watch that shit.
I think everyone would. I'm selling Alice for that.
A mortal being versus the all-knowing, bodiless,
the Elden Lord. Let me touch on that though, Jake Paul, real quick. A lot of people are saying Nate Diaz was clowning him. No, Nate Diaz, like, don't get me wrong, he's a beast in the UFC for the little I know about UFC. But Nate Diaz was getting his ass whooped because he kind of tried to make it seem like he was doing that, I'm not really trying, so it doesn't really count kind of shit. But he was getting his ass whooped. He got knocked down once, though. He tumbled over. Like, come on, bro. But he did finish the fight.
He played the I wasn't really trying card?
Kind of. He didn't say that, but he was over going on he was, like, fucking around and entertaining, which I'm fine with that. But it's just a lot of people saying, like, Nate Diaz wasn't even trying. It was more people speaking for him just because how the way he was acting, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But he didn't say it himself, I don't think. But
okay, do you think it was rigged?
Oh, of course no. Because it's not like Jake Paul easily won the fight. I think it was 10 rounds, which is insane, bro. I don't think people realize about Jake Paul is that he's an annoying fucking influencer guy. He's not as annoying as he used to be, but I can see why people don't like him. But bro, if you talked about if there was some like random amateur guy fighting and he was doing the things Jake Paul was doing, people would be like, holy shit. But since it's Jake Paul, people are discrediting him. But bro, he's fighting world-class fighters, UFC or not, who cares?
That's impressive.
At his like 4th fight, it's like
he's cringe, but you gotta respect it,
When you go to like someone like Floyd, right, or like Mike Tyson, they were fighting their first 5 fights. They were fighting bums for the most part. There's a few exceptions, obviously, like there always is, but no one was fighting like. That's why I'm like impressed. Like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy.
Like if one of your only losses is to Floyd Mayweather, like, is your record really that bad?
I know, yeah. Jake Paul is like, I mean, yeah, he's annoying, but yeah, he went kind of crazy. I don't know. Long tangent, but that fight was pretty good. I don't think Nate Diaz, he probably won maybe 2 rounds max out of the 10, realistically. It wasn't really close, but it was a very good fight, though.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then, yeah, my 4th was Floyd Mayweather. So, boxing tangent. I love boxing. I do want to eventually get into boxing, bro. You want to hear my wild plan?
What's up?
This is crazy.
Let me know.
But I'm crazy. I want to get on one of those YouTube cards one day. One day. That would be like the dream. That's like...
Are you training for it or what?
I wouldn't say I'm specifically training for it, but I definitely have the boxing knowledge because I've kind of been like... I feel like...
You got to get into the gym. Like, you got to get into the boxing gym.
Yeah, I've done some boxing training, but yeah, I do want to get in the gym. But it's like, you have to have what's different though. Like, even if I did some like amateur fights, you have to like... If I wanted to do the YouTube shit right, you'd have to like have numbers, like serious numbers, right?
Have you seen 559 fights?
I've heard of that. Yes. Didn't you say? Or your teacher? No, am I thinking of someone else? No, I had a friend that told me about that. His teacher was fighting in that, I think.
Nah.
And his teacher got his ass fucking whooped.
Oh shit.
Knocked out.
If you guys don't know, around where we're at, there's this like group of like there's like a kind of like fight club thing that they put on a cage match in the local baseball field.
That's crazy. But they don't do boxing, do they?
If
they did boxing. I'm not an MMA guy. I don't really fuck with MMA. It's cool, but it's not my forte.
It's cool though. Like they said it, so that's what we're talking about.
I would love to get into boxing as well. And if I get to the YouTube route, bro, that shit is like, I don't know, it looks because like you really think, oh, X-Man, you're not a big enough name. Yeah, you don't get on the top. You're not gonna be the number 1 fight. But in the bottom cards of the bottom of the cards, it's like a play, right? You get it's all hype build up until the final act.
Yeah, you still made it into the whole thing even if you're just a card at the bottom.
Yeah, you can get at a smaller part in the card. And people down there don't have as much buzz, so they're able to get away.
And people still watch you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everybody still watches.
You'll still get a lot of like traction for it, and I feel like, man, that would be sick. I've wanted to do boxing for so many years. Like,
that'll be fun.
I want to get into boxing some way or another. Yeah. But Floyd was probably one. He's been doing it forever, so he's like the guy who got me into it for sure. But yeah, number 4.
Number 4 for me, another fighter. We got Mike Tyson.
Oh, that's fitting.
Time. Literally the GOAT.
Yeah, we were just talking about boxing. So yeah, Mike Tyson, probably scariest man ever, really.
Terrifying.
Scariest man in sports.
Yeah, it's either like if a punishment was for literally anything, literally you get $1 million, but you get punched by Mike Tyson in the face, I'd rather not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I might not like be there.
Your jaw might be gone.
Your jaw might be gone, and that concussion, it's gonna send you into another realm. So I'd rather not deal with it at all.
Yeah, there's a reason you've been seeing those memes since like the beginning of the internet. It's would you get punched in the face for $1 million by Mike Tyson? Would you go 1 round with Mike Tyson for $1 million? If you want,
no.
If you're being honest, I would do it. Would I be scared? Hell yeah, but I'd do it.
But would you live after?
I mean, I don't know, but
that ref would have to be.
If you think about it, if you take a dive, you just
it doesn't even like if you
just get knocked the fuck out, then it's like, okay, you got the $1 million.
Yeah, if the parameter is you just have to fight the round, you can just get knocked out. And
True.
You can lose and still get the money.
Unless you can't get knocked out, you have to survive. I think that would be more. And
it's
you know
like
what?
Zombies.
You know what?
You have to survive the
Call
round.
me crazy, but I think I could do it. You would have to run around the ring. You'd have to be in great shape, but I think I could do it. 1 minute is you
can outrun Mike Tyson's hand.
2 minutes to 3 minutes max. And I think, let's be real, it would hurt, right? But you can take a body shot from Mike Tyson and still keep going. Because if you get hit right here, you just have to protect your head. And it will fucking hurt like hell. You could take a body shot and still go. It will hurt, don't get me wrong, but you won't get knocked out. You can keep going.
I feel it.
If you run around the ring, someone like Floyd, bro, like, people are like, oh, Floyd always runs around the ring. No, he doesn't. He's a very great defensive fighter, wins by points often because, I mean, the man literally, Floyd Mayweather was breaking his hands like every fight when he was in his older ages.
Yeah.
So when it literally hurts to punch, you can You know, if you play defensive, pick your shots, and you're not just going toe to toe. That's how a lot of boxers end up with fucking brain damage and shit, because they're so worried about the fight that they don't know how to actually protect themselves. So you just have to be. I think I could do it. I'd probably get my ass whooped, but I think I could survive one round.
If it was for $1 million, you would do it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Okay, I respect that.
I'd do it.
This guy's got balls.
I'd do a lot of things for $1 million.
$1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Think about it, bro. You could literally just quit everything and just do YouTube
for $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could buy like a house.
And then you just pay for advertisement until it fucking works.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, boom. That's what I do. Say if I got $1 million right now, I drop everything. I drop everything, go full time into music, try to get signed, put all my money into advertisement, get the best equipment.
Move out somewhere?
No, I'd probably stay where I'm at. Just buy somewhere nice, but not too expensive. Cheap place, somewhere nice, and make that $1 million last, and try to make career of what I'm doing now. Really,
I feel it.
But yeah, we're going fucking way off top. Did you gave your 4, which Mike Tyson? We kind of already
4 Mike Tyson.
Do you have any like special remarks or anything specifically why you chose him?
Just the GOAT.
He's just fucking scary and he's huge.
Yep.
Yeah. Acceptable. I get that.
The dog.
Oh man.
Oh, number 3.
Number
I'm
3.
Tired.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I debated and put him 1, but I'm doing more of my favorite athletes who were more impactful to me specifically. LeBron. I mean, it's fucking LeBron. Basketball is my thing. I watch it all the time. I know a lot about it. And LeBron, like, he didn't get hurt. Like, he's one of the best pure athletes ever. He didn't get hurt till he was like 35, 36. And he's been dominating the game since before we were born.
Yeah.
And he's still out there doing. He's still arguably a top 10 player right now, and he's fucking 38. God damn. And he's still in contention.
Kind of old.
No one's done it like him except maybe Tom Brady. But Tom Brady does not have athleticism like LeBron. LeBron jumps higher than most people in the league and they're rookies. But I think that's...
if I'm going to argue, like, Tom Brady doesn't need to be that athletic.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to be in it, which is fine.
He doesn't get hit.
QB.
He just throws the ball. He throws the ball.
But
hands
LeBron,
it off. You know what I mean?
LeBron does it all.
LeBron.
LeGoat James.
Jump. Throw. Run. He does it all.
Shoot. Block the shit out of you. He can do it all. He's getting old. Bro, it's going to be a sad day when LeBron retires. People don't give him his flowers now, but it's going to be a sad day when he retires.
You know who's going to replace him?
Me.
It's me.
It's the Jinx, buddy. The pan pod replaces him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. LeBron James. I pretty much mirrored half my game. You'll see my other picks, but like me playing basketball, I mirrored a lot of my game after LeBron because, bro, he's just good at everything. So he's like a good person to, like, when you want to get better yourself, you kind of look at how he gets better.
Sick.
Yeah. Number 3. What you got?
Number 3, for all my Canadians out there. If you
Canadians.
guys don't know me, my dad's from Canada. My grandparents are Canadian. Number 3 is Mr. Hockey, Wayne Gretzky.
That's his name, Mr. Hockey?
Yeah, Mr. Hockey.
Damn.
So I just gave him that name.
Is he the GOAT? Oh, okay.
He's the GOAT.
Is he actually, or are you just saying that?
He's the GOAT.
Like, of hockey?
Of hockey. Wayne Gretzky is the GOAT
so
of hockey.
he's majority known for being the greatest of all time in hockey.
He's old as fuck now, so there's probably somebody that's better than him now. But, like, in his time.
That's great.
Yeah. He's retired, so he's just like an announcer on NHL.
Yeah, but I don't know shit about hockey.
Me either, to be honest. But
what? So why'd you pick him?
Cause, dude, he's a Canadian legend.
This guy, see, and no consistency with this guy.
No consistency.
We need a new.
I didn't add an.
We
NBA
need a
player.
new host or a co-host. We'll just replace him. All right, I'll steal his house, and we can have the same backdrop we do now, or we'll just green screen it.
Yeah, we'll green screen the podcast setup.
We need to replace this guy. Gosh.
You're gonna get a pasty white guy that kind of looks like me, but doesn't lift as much weights.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Okay. Should I go with my number?
It's not that hard to find.
I guess it's my number 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
It's gonna be an odd pick for a lot of people, but it makes sense for me. Russell Westbrook, and man, the amount of hate this man gets, he's probably one of the most hated athletes ever. And I don't exaggerate that. People, man, hate his guts. And he got me into basketball. I'd say it was him and my number 1 pick got me into basketball, which I will go over later. But Russell Westbrook, he's the reason why I'm an Oklahoma City Thunder fan. And I'm from fucking Cali, bro. It wasn't until like last month that I was ever been out of the state of California when I went to Texas. And I'm an OKC fan. People are like, what the hell? But it's just the first team I started watching, and I really dove into it. And I was like, why not be a team? Why not be a fan of the Thunder? I'm watching them all the time. I'm subconsciously rooting for them to win. So it's like I'm literally a Thunder fan. And that was around like beginning of middle school, a little bit before that. And Russ, man, bro, I'm sure you probably don't know much about him, but when he comes to like hardest, like he's one of those people who give 100 every game, no matter what. He goes 100 all the time, and took a lot of inspiration for that, not just sports but everything. And I think he's a great example of a person. So yeah, Russell Westbrook, goated, best Thunder player of all time.
Solid ass pick. I like it. My number 2, guys, is gonna be an XMAN aided pick.
Yes.
Because I could not get a number 2 for the life of me. So my number 2 is gonna be Steph Curry. Steph Curry made the game.
Deserved.
Like he changed the game. He was shooting threes.
Yeah, people were not shooting threes like that, man.
Bro's fucking nuts.
It's fucking Curry, man.
And now everybody shoots threes.
Yeah, everyone says Kobe, but now these past couple years, man,
Curry.
Literally, a lot of people are like, bro, you hear it a lot from NBA players. They go, man, I remember when you used to do this back in my day, and now everyone's just shooting threes. That's because of Curry. Yeah, I gotta send you like a graph or some shit one of these days. Where
Give me the stats.
If you see the stats of how many threes are attempted from like before Curry and then after, it's fucking insane. Literally by like hundreds.
It's insane, like a crazy jump.
Yeah, the game of basketball is literally played differently because how this man.
So everybody was just a pussy before Steph Curry.
It was not that. Is that it was always
the safe scoring.
Go for the layup. The closest shot, the better percentage you'll make it, which is true.
It
is inherently
it's still true.
But if you just get better at making those low percentage shots, it's like,
it's skill. It's not just a percent.
You know what I mean? But it's hard. And
yeah,
when you have like, it's like if you take more shots inside, you're gonna make more on paper. It's just simple as that. If you take more outside, but it's like you can't put Curry on paper because it's fucking Curry. He's just like that. He's goated, you know. He's best shooter of all time. And I mean, it's fucking Curry. But yeah, that was an X-Men aided pick for sure.
X-Men aided pick. Solid number 2.
Because you had your number 1 at 2.
Yeah.
But I was just like, he should be number 1. You should just like Curry in there. But yeah, there's so many other people we could do. There's so many great athletes out there, especially in all sports. It's like, bro, we could have put so many people. But yeah, anything you have else to add about Mr. Curry?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, he's goated. I actually saw Curry play, man.
Yeah,
I love that. 2021, the year they won their last championship.
Fuck yeah.
I saw them the day before Thanksgiving in a regular season game.
That's sick.
That was one of the most surreal moments of my life.
Isn't that cool, man? Going to actually see him.
Oh my!
Like, holy fuck,
and I
that's the man,
bro.
right
I had great seats. I want to try and find it, but the seats were amazing. I wasn't that far away from the floor.
I'll put it in after.
Yeah, I had pretty amazing seats, and oh my god, let me tell you, that was one of those life moments where you're just like, damn, is this real? Is this a real moment? But yeah, I saw Curry play, and it's just like, man, I'm gonna remember. I want to see LeBron play before he retires for sure. I want to try and I'm waiting for the schedule to come out this year. Maybe if I could muster up some money, I might just fucking go bankrupt for it. Try to get a Thunder versus Lakers game in LA or some shit. That would be sick. My favorite team against LeBron James.
Do it.
I probably will.
It's for like, it's for that. Do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be working. You're gonna have enough money. It's literally just like a week's paycheck for that whole trip. So you work a week and you can do a whole trip.
Yeah, I mean a week or two. I'll have enough because you have to think about going there. It's gonna be a lot, but yeah, that would be sick.
If you want to stay.
Nah, I'll just be homeless. Sleep in the car.
Skid Row. Hey, do you have another room in your tent? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of homeless people in there. You can probably room you with one of them.
Yeah, just be like, and they'll be like, hey, you want any crack? Yeah. They have complimentary crack.
I'll just be at the corner and I'll just like have a sign. We'll rap for money. Yeah, have you ever seen those? People have actually had that, like, we'll sing for money.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, it's not funny. But it's funny, but it's not. Because they're fucking homeless. But it's still funny.
It's hilarious.
What the fuck were we saying, bro? We were talking about your number 2, Steph Curry.
Yeah, number 2.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
You did yours too, right?
My brain. See, this is what happens when I come to the podcast with energy, and I'm not just like just woke up. My brain's all over the
He
place.
woke up at 7 a.m. today.
Yeah, it was crazy. The past couple of days, I've been waking up early.
So
Hopefully, I can keep it up. I'm probably jinxing it so bad, but I'll see. Oh, we were talking about my number 2.
Yeah. No, wait. I said you said yours, and then I said mine, right?
Oh, I'm actually retarded.
And now this is your number 1. We're going to your number 1.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
My number 1. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Now, this man, if I were to pick anyone, I mirrored my game. When I say my game, I say the way I play. Basketball is my sport. The way
we were talking about
what?
earlier.
No, I know, but this is number 1. You know?
No, bring him up, bro. Number 1, bro. What were you talking about?
No. You guys want to know PanTheMan's number 1?
My number 1 pick.
It's Karl Malone. He wants Karl Malone. No.
Hey, bro, if we're on the field, dog.
Okay, if
I'm
you
not
guys
talking about off the field.
I just educated this man earlier. I forgot what the hell we were talking about, but he said something, and I just brought him. You ever heard of Karl Malone? If you guys don't know, Karl Malone is a guy he was 27 years old at the time. I think he was in the league, and he got someone, they were kind of 13, and I guess he got him pregnant, and it's the NBA's worst. It's the stain on the NBA. The Utah Jazz will never be able to live that down, and it's such a the Jazz, the whole league kind of just shuns it to the side and tries not to remember or talk about it. Which, I mean, you can't really blame them.
Let's not remember.
What do you do though when that happens? What are you supposed to do?
Fired.
Well, obviously, but you can't just forget,
Jail.
because it wasn't like he was a shit player, right? He was a great player. He's probably the franchise best for the Jazz, but you can't be we'll just forget about him.
Okay, here's the thing.
I mean, they tried, but
Okay, here's what's crazy about that. You are a good ass NBA player, right?
yes.
Put yourself in this scenario. You have women literally at your fingertips, and you choose a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
That means you have real problems.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't really know the specifics around the situation. This is like a fucking 1990s controversy or some shit. I don't know how that just flew by. Nothing happened to him, I don't think. So he's still around, just chilling. I saw a post the other day where they brought him up on the big screen on a basketball game, or it was a boxing match, and the crowd just started booing him. They showed him on the big screen.
That's good.
But you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't even know about this because they try to pretend like it never happens, and I think that's kind of the best thing you can do right now.
I mean, keep talking. If you keep talking about it, it just it gets old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's nothing you can really do about it. It happened. He's a scumbag. But yeah, and I was just making a joke there. I was like, hey, should I put him as my number 1? Come on, man. Wouldn't that be so funny? Yeah, disaster.
That'd be so good. But your actual number 1.
My actual number 1. It is Karma. No, I'm just kidding. Nah,
I wasn't joking.
See, now we're gonna disrespect this. My number 1 pick. My number 1 pick is the Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant. I literally put this man in the closing statement of my high school speech in front of hundreds, if not thousands, of people.
May God rest his soul.
Yes, man, absolute legend. And what I was saying earlier about mirroring my game, Russell Westbrook was one of those people. Don't get me wrong, but the way I play is mirrored after that man. The way I shoot, the kind of shots I take. I watched so much of him, and you kind of think about it, he was kind of before my time too, really. But he was in the close enough era to where there's pretty much all his games, and I've just watched him for so long. It was so sad when he retired, and then, bro, I remember when XXX died, I was just like, damn, bro. But when Kobe died, bro, that shit hit me 10 times worse, bro. I almost cried, bro. I was close, man.
I feel it.
I don't cry for things like that, so I'm just man. Kobe was just so on and off the court was great. I like everything, And I mean, it's fucking Kobe. I mean, there's not much more to say. He was just a fucking GOAT, man. He's a legend. So, yeah, I think that's number 1 pick. Solid.
Isn't that weird when you cry for people that you don't know?
I don't know, but it feels like I would say it's parasocial, but is it really
I cried when Juice WRLD died.
Pussy. I'm just saying. Yeah. But you were really you were connected with Juice WRLD before. Yeah. That makes sense. I really fuck with XXX too, and plus it's
so good.
it's like the ways they die too. And you just kind of
it just sucks.
you constantly think about that, bro. But it was different when Kobe died, bro. Like
that like hurt a lot of people.
this was in the middle of the time when I was still playing, and like we would go practice. Like I remember practicing. This was the time when I was coaching that middle school team. I was assistant coaching a middle school team, and then we all came to practice. I think this was during the pandemic, right? Right at the beginning of the pandemic is when Kobe died, and I think we all like had like some off-season practices or some shit. And bro, you could tell everyone's energy was so low. Like
that's insane.
no one was playing basketball. It like straight up like it impacted all the hoopers in ways that you wouldn't really see unless you were a hooper yourself.
Like you feel the energy shift.
You feel the energy shift. Like I remember when I was playing, I wrote it like everyone wrote it on their shoes, like "Rip Kobe" and everything. It was like a whole like. And when I think about it now, and I see old clips on my Instagram and TikTok all the time, Kobe speeches from him, I'm just like, damn. It's the only one that like still kind of gives me my feels, man. I'm just like, damn. But
lost a good one.
yeah, but I mean, he left a great impact, man. He was fucking good at everything. Really, he was just amazing.
Good on the court. Good dad.
Yeah.
Good guy.
I know. I think he had his own school, kind of like how LeBron did, but I don't
Hopefully
know.
they passed their 8th grade math
Yeah,
exam.
I think they had like a Mamba Academy or some shit. I don't know if that was just basketball or was it actual school too.
It kind of sounds like just basketball.
It might have been just basketball.
Yeah,
but he did shit like that too, and it was pretty sick. But
yeah.
Your number one?
My number one, MJ. We already talked about him.
Not Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. That's pretty valid.
Yeah, literally, changed the game.
Yeah.
Kind of a jerk, but cool guy. You know what I mean? Still very competitive. So, he, had conflicts with his teammates, things like that, because he wanted to be the best, and he was the best.
Yeah.
And he also just had so much impact on, like, fashion.
The whole culture shift.
Style, culture.
Everything.
Literally American culture.
Really did, man. He really shifted everything, and he kind of changed, like, he made that value of, like, sports in general just fucking skyrocket, and then he impacted, like, especially, like, talk about hip-hop and shit. That whole thing changed, changed the style game and everything. But it's kind of crazy, yeah. You mentioned how he's kind of a jerk. It's kind of the same thing with Kobe. They both kind of were looked at as, like, egomaniacs, douchebags, but it was just because they were so competitive. And you have to have at least a little of that to be like the best at anything. You want to be the best fucking FORTNITE player, you got to fucking have that competitive fire to be better than everyone else, put in that work. So yeah, I kind of take that with everything I do, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, Jordan, number one is a solid pick. Very
pick.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decent list. What do you think? Nothing too
yeah.
controversial.
Yeah, I think I put Jordan at 5, so that's a little like.
He's on the list though.
Some people might be like, "What the fuck?" But I did my favorites. You did more impactful.
Yeah.
So take from it what you will. Pretty solid overall. But I know there's something you wanted to talk about.
Ladies and gentlemen, some crazy stuff has been happening
Oh
over
my
the past
God.
couple days, man. Holy shit.
I don't think it's that crazy.
We have some gaming and Twitch news for you guys here today.
Yeah, old podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know, in Union Square in New York, there was a literal riot.
What he's trying to say is KaiCenat has more buzz and motion than Michael Jackson. He's just that guy.
So KaiCenat is the most impactful because he incited a riot in Union Square.
Okay.
Okay. Twitch streamer KaiCenat said that he was going to have a giveaway, PS4s or PS5s, like the whole deal. Like he was just going to be giving stuff out to his fans, and it was a spontaneous meetup in Union Square. He went, thousands of people went. And for some reason that is unbeknownst to me, everybody started rioting. So basically, NYPD showed up to a unlawful assembly because KaiCenat, it was spontaneous. He didn't say he didn't tell the city that this was going on.
It actually Well, like it was spontaneous in that sense that like, he didn't tell the city,
Yeah.
but he said in a week before it all happened. I think something like that.
But it's still spontaneous in the sense that he wasn't at a venue. This wasn't like collaborative.
They just met up
there wasn't
a New York
security.
A park. It was just a park.
It was just a park. This was like a public meetup. And for a public meetup, if you don't know if it's big enough, you have to have like permits and stuff. You have to let the city know that this stuff is going on. And he did not. And when you have 6.5 million followers on Twitch and you get over 2 million views per stream on Twitch, you're going to have some people show up to your meetup / giveaway.
Yeah, let alone...
Did people ever show up? People had
they
fireworks.
They showed up.
They were stealing shovels and paint cans from a nearby construction site, throwing it at police. Complete riot. They were climbing on KaiCenat's car as he tried to escape. And it was even like a Left 4 Dead scenario they were driving away at like 20 miles per hour, and there were like 8 like human beings just like just hanging on for dear life on the side of this car. And God, man, like how does that even happen? You know what I mean? What do you think of that?
It was literally World War Z.
It was World War Z.
They all had COVID-20. I don't know what the hell.
Just for no reason, they just decided to start breaking shit.
Mind you, this is KaiCenat's hometown. New York, that's his hometown. So he's got that New York motion. He's like, I do agree KaiCenat was kind of a dumbass for not thinking this through. But, man, the shit that was happening, the whole riot bullshit. Okay, first off, what the hell's wrong with this generation,
we should talk about what's going on.
We're about to get into some boomer talk right now.
This is boomer talk.
What is wrong with these people?
Okay, so just to preface, KaiCenat is getting charged with unlawful assembly and inciting a riot.
I think that's ridiculous.
And I don't think that those charges are going to stand at all in court. I feel like if KaiCenat has a good enough legal team, those are going to get dropped, because kind of like I don't know if the unlawful assembly is going to get dropped, but more of like the inciting the riot part, because I don't think he just said, hey guys, let's start breaking shit. I don't think he said that at all. I think it's just these people just being like straight up apes and just deciding, okay, now that we're in a mob, we're going to like storm police. And I feel like KaiCenat like didn't have anything to do with that. So I feel like that kind of wasn't his fault, but I still feel like he should have a little bit of responsibility, but he's not completely at fault for that, because I mean, people have their own will, you know what I mean?
A lot of kids too. It's like
a lot of kids.
A lot of just random kids. It's like they're over here just breaking cars, breaking buildings and shit.
Yeah, police cars were damaged. Windshields were broken. There was literally somebody's car in the middle of the mob, and everybody was like jumping on it and everything. Just some random person's car.
Yeah, I don't know what people are thinking when they do this shit. But mind you, it wasn't just KaiCenat. It was KaiCenat and all of AMP. Do you know who AMP is? It's like their streamer group. So you got Duke Dennis, Phantom. I'm pretty sure Agent was there too. It's like the whole group. It's probably the biggest like current group right now in streaming, like bigger than all the other guys. So everyone motherfuckers really showed out. I definitely a bunch of people are gonna get arrested.
60 people got arrested.
Yeah, and like I heard like half of them are juvenile. So it's just
probably.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. They're over here like, the big one that got thrown around in the video. They like hit this old guy on his like stand on the street, and they
there was a guy with a food truck on the street. It
wasn't a truck, but it was like a little
like a van,
a food shed almost.
Yeah, so this guy was mad because, well, I'd be mad too.
Oh yeah.
So, but they like I watched the news like report of it, and there was just this owner, like this restaurant owner, a guy who owns like a food shack or whatever it is, and it was his food shack was in the middle of the mob, and people stole everything. Pretty much.
Yeah, I think that they like threw shit at him, and he was like,
shit, stole food.
I saw the video. He's like, oh, my head, and he like kind of walked around his shed and left it unattended for like a split second, and then motherfuckers just went in, opened the fridge, and just took a bunch of drinks, and all the other people around there were like, guys, chill, and then just move on. It's like, I mean, to be fair though, if I was standing in that mob or whatever, I'm not gonna try and stop everyone or some shit. But
how are you gonna be like, chill, guys? Because I feel like the best thing
like,
that you can do in a mob scenario is get out of there.
I feel like these kids shouldn't like. you grown up. You grew
They're all
up.
recording it and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you grew up in this generation. You know, there's cameras everywhere. You're out here broad daylight stealing it
We
from
got
shit.
that facial recognition, dog. You open your phone by looking at it.
They're
We
gonna
can find you, bro.
They're gonna find your ass. What? I don't know what's wrong with these kids.
Yeah, deadass.
So yeah, motherfuckers not using their brain. I think that them falling off the car shit is hilarious. Because I saw it was a news clip from the news, and they're like, oh, why don't they just stop? Why do they keep going and driving in the car? And it's like, why the fuck are they on there in the first place? Fuck stopping. They deserve to fall.
So you go see your favorite streamers at a giveaway, and when they try to escape, so you love them very much. You love these streamers
No
very,
way.
very much. So you go out of your way to go meet them in person, okay? And then you decide it's a good idea to not only be like, oh, hey, there he is in real life. Let me go say hi or whatever. It's, oh, hey, there's his car trying to escape the mob of his fans. Let's go jump on it.
You fucking Left 4 Dead it real quick.
Like, what?
Bro, did you actually see the video, though?
Yeah.
The guy ate shit. It was like a kid. He looked like he was maybe middle school, early high school. He was like on the back. Everyone was still on it. He falls, fucking face plant, it looked like. And then I remember they kept going, and the guys just looked back and like, oh. It's like his friends or whatever, who were still on the car. Yeah, I don't know.
And that's what you get for being stupid. Maybe that's a good lesson for you.
I
Maybe
think
your
it-
nose is broken,
I think it is.
but that's a good lesson for you. Don't jump on a moving car.
Where the fuck are these motherfuckers' parents, bruh? I can't imagine, like, there had...
It's New York. You can
True.
pretty much like get anywhere with.
True. It's kind of like...
You can just go.
It's kind of like it's like normal to like hang around the city and like walk around. So, but I'm trying to think. You gotta think there's gotta be at least one group of people who are like, Mom, Dad, can we go here? My favorite YouTuber's gonna be here, and then they show up and all that shit happens, and the parents are probably just like, what the fuck?
No more fucking phone.
Yeah, they're probably just like, what the fuck is this?
No more internet.
They probably thought it was gonna be like a wholesome meetup, and then they just show up, and there's just all these stupid ass kids going wild. Yeah. There was something else I was gonna. I don't know. Oh man! But did you see the video that didn't circulate? Dude,
I don't think
all
I did.
these kids running, and then there's a video of the cops. All these kids are running past, fucking doing whatever, and then they grab this one kid who's just walking. Like
They just grab a
out
kid.
of all the kids you could have seen running, stealing shit, they grab a kid who was just walking, chilling, and they fucking two cops. They grab him, boom, right through a windshield of a car.
What?
Yeah, a kid, bruh. The cops did it. I'm like, what the fuck? Are these cops retarded?
So this kid was just walking.
Yeah, like all the mobs running past, and he's just kind of like walking, following them, and then they just grab him, and they try to put him against a car, and his head goes to the fucking back of a windshield, or like the back.
Like a window?
Yeah, the back window of a car. It was like a taxi, and I'm just like, oh my fucking god. I hope his
What
parents or
the
him,
fuck?
I hope they're smart enough to like press charges or some shit.
Yeah, you can.
It was insane. And that video, out of all the videos that went around, that one got pushed like the least. Like everyone was talking about that one the least. I'm like, I think the cops were dickheads. I don't know. People might not agree with me, but the cops seemed like total assholes. They were all like, I saw like press conferences and shit. They were basically just shit talking the whole time.
Yeah, the cops.
They didn't seem like they gave a fuck.
They
were just mad.
They were treating it like, that's serious. Like, that's a serious scenario. You have a riot in New York City. It's literally disturbing the peace. So you have to go and, like, fix that, right? And, like, you have to figure out how to, like, stop it next time. But they kind of treated it. I like the severity they treated it at, where it's like, this shouldn't happen again. We need to like tighten up on social media so we know when this stuff's happening.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they were also treating it kind of like a terrorist scenario.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was gonna say.
It wasn't that crazy concerning the riots that were in like, say, like Detroit, given in like 2020 or whatever it was. Yeah. So those riots, were so much worse than this little thing that was happening. Granted, there was there was violence against police. There was people throwing stuff. There was, danger. Nobody died. So that was good.
They made it seem like it was like a fucking gang meetup or some shit. When in reality, it was just a bunch of dumbass little kids.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, this whole situation was just a fucking shit show. And it just kind of makes me mad because then people start getting into this like I don't know, people are just weird. Then people start getting into race talk or like, oh,
Why?
the cops were racist. I'm like, no, I think they were just dickheads. And then it was yeah, it's all a bunch of dumb shit. You know how people are. It's like something happens and they just start making up shit.
Push their agenda.
I think it's a thing where cops showed up, streamer plans something, doesn't go plan right. Younger generation, they don't understand how this shit actually works, how the whole social media shit works. A bunch of boomers, they don't understand it, so they're thinking, fuck these guys, let's tear this house down. And then you get shit like that where they're putting kids through fucking windshields. I don't know what the thinking is that, but yeah, weird situation. We've never seen a streamer like this have real life motion like this before. This is kind of crazy.
I don't know if that's true.
Like, you see the TwitchCon, the events and stuff, but I feel like this is a different level of motion. Because the way KaiCenat has all these rappers, basketball players, like, really tuned in like they are, it's more mainstream than it has ever been, really.
Yeah, but I feel like there's been a couple of other examples of people using their following on social media to do something physical.
Yeah, I'm talking about streamers specifically, though.
Oh.
Streamers specifically.
Yeah,
the only thing I can think of is
digital
Ninja.
Raids. Other than like digital raids on like different creators and stuff, like hate raids. I couldn't really.
I was talking more like
I can't think of anything right
like
now.
total events or like I'm just thinking like overall streamers that had this kind of motion. The only one I could think of is Ninja, like mainstream just impact.
Granted, Ninja was on like the New Year's Eve show, and he was like, "Come on, guys, floss!" And it's like raining, snowing, cold as fuck. Everybody's in a poncho.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
He's just not seeing enough movement.
Goated.
Dude, the best clip of all time. Yeah, I was there literally in real time to watch that clip, and
you watched it live?
Yeah.
Holy, I would have loved to.
Nobody did it. And that's
so funny.
It's the best thing ever. It's literally the best.
Yeah, he played with Drake and shit.
Yeah, cool guy. But yeah, he can. I don't know if there's anybody else that have an example that can really move people.
A little bit
like
of XQC, but not really, just because XQC didn't.
XQC doesn't go outside.
That. He doesn't go outside, so he doesn't have that outside. Bunch of nerds and shit watch some shit. So including me.
But if we're talking about like conjuring your little army,
yeah,
KaiCenat takes the cake.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's pretty wild. But yeah, man, I think we just fucking. What if we just weren't recording this whole time?
No, we are.
We are? Okay. Man, that would be sadness.
Recording.
After last time, bro, last time was rough, man. I've been going back and watching a bunch of Joe Rogan one. I go in like those spurts, right? Where you don't watch it. It's like anime and shit. Don't watch it, and then you come back and watch it for like a week or two straight.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of new ones. Like you don't have to wait for the new ones to come out. You can just watch a bunch of them.
I started watching, but I went back older Joe Rogan, like 4 or 5 years ago, like prime Joe Rogan, where he was popping off for the first time.
Yeah, and
I was just watching of just people I didn't even know who the fuck they were.
He's got some really cool people on.
Yeah, and I just don't know who they are, but the conversations are so good that I don't even know who the fuck they are.
It doesn't even matter.
But it doesn't matter because the conversations are like so good. So I just like started watching those, and then I'll like work on music or whatever while I'm doing it. It's pretty chill. Started using even the videos on Spotify are not half bad actually.
No, the video on Spotify is pretty good. If you guys don't know the video version,
do you put it on there for ours?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't think I do. Well, no, yeah. What? Let's check. I think I.
You don't know?
I do. No, I definitely do.
What kind of host is this?
I definitely
fire him.
There's definitely the video version on Spotify. I know it is.
This guy's washed.
I literally upload. the PanPod. God, it's horrible how we have like
search up
episodes.
How about this? Search up XMAN3000.
This will work.
Search up XMAN3000. It will show up immediately. Surely?
Oh, I look up XMAN and the PanPod comes up. Look at that.
That's why I'm so excited when I finally put my music on Spotify. I'm gonna be the first to pop up. I'm the first to pop up on Google.
Yeah. Look at that.
Just restream it.
Literally, we just have a PanPod inside of a PanPod.
Kick.com is a nightmare. Oh, what a Kick is fire, guys. It's actually the best website ever. Kick is kind of good, man.
Poggers.
I know you hate it, but you're a hater, man. He doesn't
hate it.
He doesn't want to be a millionaire gambler like me. So he's hating.
I'll become a millionaire off CS:GO cases. So
Hey, I'm still waiting on CS:GO 2. I thought it was gonna come out a lot sooner, but I haven't heard shit about it. They're still doing like
I'm waiting for CS:GO 2, Terraria 2,
everything too.
everything 2. Yeah.
There's a lot
Cool
of games.
Space Program 2. I'll buy that eventually.
Isn't it already out?
Yeah.
It's like,
I just won't buy it.
why?
I don't know.
This guy's poor.
Literally, I can run that at like 3 FPS probably.
Is it really that bad? You always talk about how bad it is to run.
Yeah, the hardware requirements.
So it's a real. You need a real.
insane.
You need a real NASA computer for a space game. So it's real. It's simulation. You need a real.
that we went to the moon off something that you could, off of the processor in your calculator. We went to the moon
Really?
off the processor in your calculator, basically.
That's pretty crazy. To
Yeah.
think about.
Yeah.
Bro, man, I've been delving into that space talk recently, just talking about universe and. Oh my fucking
cool.
god! Did you hear?
Hmm.
Did you hear?
What did I hear? What
Did you fucking hear these?
Did you hear it?
These fucking boomers in Congress? Did you? They basically.
say?
You hear about the whole whistleblower shit? Apparently,
Oh.
Congress is acknowledging aliens exist, real, like dead ass.
They already did that
How,
too.
how'd you not like no? But not just the UFOs, alien, the actual bodies of alien life forms.
Is that insane?
But it's like this went over everyone's head.
Okay, here's where I'm at with that. So this guy, I forget his name, but he went in front of Congress. And
So you saw it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
He testified, or he basically like was a whistleblower about UFOs and also recovering biology from these crafts, which basically means the presence of aliens in these craft.
They word it so weird. They like try to trick you and shit.
No, they word it so like I don't know, they have like such a like their grammar is so advanced when they talk about it. It's kind of weird that they say it like that.
It's like
they don't
1900s grammar.
Yeah, they don't just say it straight up like there are aliens in the craft. But then he said, "Yeah, there is." Yeah, like she asked, like the chick interviewing was like, "So have you seen biology in these crafts?" She's like, "Yes." He's like, "Yeah."
The thing that doesn't make sense to me about this whole thing, this guy is apparently a whistleblower. If you don't know what whistleblower means, that's basically someone who how do you explain it? Someone who comes out and talks. It's like almost like if you're a snitch, but for like a government company.
Yeah, you're just talking.
You're
about,
ratting
you're
out shit
you're
that was
talking
supposed to
about
be
a
secret.
topic that's going on, and you are the first one to talk about it, and you're letting everybody know.
It was supposed to be secret, but now it's not anymore
Yeah.
because you're coming out with it. He's saying, "Oh, I'm a whistleblower, all this shit." But then he still. Did you see the parts where he's like, "Oh, but I can't talk about this or that."
I'm skeptical about this guy.
I don't really buy it.
And here's why. This guy apparently, and I don't have the exact like evidence for any of this because this is like a spontaneous conversation, but I think I heard that this guy, like everything he talked about was cleared by the Pentagon. And if the Pentagon's clearing what he's saying, that means the government wants you to know, like wants us to like think that there's aliens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the government literally cleared that for him to talk about that stuff, and then told him specifically to leave stuff out.
So it's not a whistleblower.
So he's not saying it straight up. He went through the government, and now he's talking about it. So the government cleared it, and I'm skeptical about the guy because here's my thing: why all of a sudden are aliens real in the eyes of the U.S. government? Like, it's kind of, in my eyes, what is the government trying to distract the people from by saying aliens are real?
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
man. I don't know.
I think it's a distraction.
I'm not buying that.
I think it's a
man.
distraction.
I feel like, think about it. This shit gets set. You're putting the tinfoil hat on right now.
I know.
Think about it. Every time something big like this, COVID, the fucking spy balloon bullshit, every time something like this happens, there's always those motherfuckers on Twitter who are like, guys, this is crazy, but what is this distracting us from? You're not, man, I'm not buying that.
No?
That always gets said about everything. Like, if
So are you going to believe it?
No.
Are you going to believe that they have alien biology?
They have to have something. Because here's what I think it really is. I think you're sort of onto it.
Yeah.
I think it's more, it's not what are they trying to distract us from? I think they're trying to prepare us for when they do get something crazy. I feel like they think something crazy might happen, so
they're trying to plant the seed.
They want to ease us into it instead of having it all like fucking aliens come out and invade out of nowhere. I don't think that was what happened realistically. I don't think it's going to be like some Hollywood movie, say aliens are real. Who knows, but probably not. But I think it's more they're trying to prepare us for the idea of it.
And if they're real, where's the pictures? By the way,
I mean,
everybody's got a phone.
True, but it's like I don't know.
Let's go ahead
man.
and see those aliens. Okay.
I feel like the odds.
There's a UFO craft posted on the U.S. Army website.
If there were to be UFOs, I don't think there would be spaceships and advanced stuff. I think would literally be more. When I think aliens, I'm thinking it would be more realistic to have some sort of animals or monsters than there would be like spacecraft Martians.
An animal or a monster is gonna make its way to Earth somehow.
But no, I'm saying, have you ever seen Spider-Man with like the symbiote with venom and shit?
Yeah.
It was like a little substance that was on a rock.
Yeah.
And it like but it was an alive substance. Then you get like venom and shit, right? I think it would be something close to that, where it's like a substance or not a live life form. Plants are technically alive, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Not like an actual alien with big eyes and a UFO. He's just driving like a fucking... So
you're saying not an intelligent, conscious life form?
Maybe it could be intelligent, but not a conscious. Yes. Because you know how...
So a robot.
No,
if it's intelligent, but it's not
like
conscious.
don't they classify like animals as intelligent but not like conscious because they don't have...
I guess they're more intelligent than a rock if we're like kind of if we're talking about like
from
zero.
Like when you see a dog open a door, you ever seen that video where the dog opens the door for the guy to get him a beer? That's an intelligence, but it's not consciousness, like thinking and talking sort of consciousness.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
This is some real nerd shit we're talking about. But I think
we got into this pretty late.
It would. I think it's.
We could talk about this forever.
It's. I mean, it's a pretty big thing, bro. I want aliens to be real so bad.
Yeah.
I need to know the truth before I die, or I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna come back and haunt.
You're just gonna haunt me.
I'm gonna haunt everybody. I'm gonna haunt everyone watching this.
You're gonna haunt Area 51, and you're gonna see what's actually going on.
I'm gonna be so fucking mad if I don't hear anything before I die about this shit. I need to know.
Hey, hear this out, bro. There's so much coming out, and we're so young right now. What are they going to be saying when we're 80?
Okay, think about this,
right? You know what I'm saying?
I know this is going to be really fucked up when I say it, right?
Let me know.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Okay.
When you see something like when someone dies on social media, like one of the people we were talking about earlier, like Kobe and Juice, that fucking hits, right? You kind of remember where you're at when you open your phone and you're just like, oh my God. Imagine that when you get the shit that the actual, like 100% proof about the aliens. I think about that all the time. Imagine that morning you wake up and you just see your phone fucking blow up. You see it everywhere. Aliens confirmed 100%, no doubt in your mind. And then it's like 100% true. Imagine that moment where it's like, holy shit, is this real?
So my skepticism is so like for something like this is so serious that I'm so like skeptical that if I see the media like pushing something like that, it'll be convincing, but I need to see it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like imagine how you would react when it's the government coming out on camera, or like, I think it would be more something like an event happens. Like, I don't want to say something wild or out of pocket, but something like aliens. Like, say they're in spaceships, right? Spaceship crashes right in the fucking middle of Manhattan or some shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. There's no way. You can't cover that up. It's impossible. That would be too big. It would take something that
some
big.
Men in Black shit.
It would take something that big of that magnitude to happen in such a public area that there's no way you could cover it up.
True.
So something crazy like that to happen, and there's no doubt you're like, that's 100% aliens. Then, I mean, I feel
that's
like
pretty convincing.
I feel like that's what it's gonna take.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. You see them fucking videos of Homelander doing crazy shit in the show, and then it just goes everywhere. Everyone sees it on social media. It'd be like that, but for us, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe that whistleblower guys, because you're not really a whistleblower if there's still things you can't say because the government tells you not to say it. That's not a whistleblower. What the fuck?
I feel like I feel like that's kind of plastic.
Otherwise, he would just let it all spill, right? But he's like, no, I can't say this. What?
Boo.
It's like, you're not a fucking whistleblower. They're allowing you to say what you can, but that means they're beginning to open up to the idea of other shit. I know. I find this shit so interesting. And if I die before we discover aliens, I'm going to kill myself. Again.
Kill myself again, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
But I had to bring that up, bro. We're
That
talking.
was a good discussion.
Because it's an official government conversation now.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows, bro? Anything could happen.
Real shit, dog.
I'm waiting for that day. I open fucking my phone and they're just there, man.
When I open up X and I could see all the aliens, you know.
I'm gonna sue them. They're stealing my shit, bro. XMAN3000.
That's your platform, dog.
That's mine. I own that shit. It's crazy how they stole all the the guy who's at X or whatever. They stole his shit. The original owner of that
They
at
stole it?
the handle.
They stole it.
Like the guy who's on Twitter and his username is at X.
Yeah.
They stole that shit and didn't give. They're just like, fuck you.
Really?
Yeah. Same thing with the guys. The other guys at there's another guy at music. That was his. He got that. And they stole that shit from him too. And he was like mad as fuck.
They didn't give him any money?
Nothing. They just changed this shit. You said you could choose between these handles. It was like at music or music123. But which I guess is better than nothing. But they just stole his shit straight up. I think that was funny as fuck. But
that sucks.
I mean, Twitter literally be changing their name. It hasn't. I use it pretty semi often. It's pretty much the same. Nothing's really changed. It's just called X. They changed the thing where it's not tweet anymore. It's just post. But it's the same shit.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna call it Twitter. So.
Yeah, everyone's gonna call it Twitter. If you're gonna call it X, I think you're just a bitch.
Yeah, I was on X and I saw this post. Yes.
Yeah, guys, I was watching X videos. Yeah, man, that shit was fire.
Dude, that was insane.
That was crazy. You see the new alien reveal? Alien face reveal?
Yo.
Wild.
Alien face reveal.
That's
dude.
crazy, bro.
So we're gonna have alien Twitch streamers.
Bro, imagine that. Have you ever seen that meme like years ago? We were just talking about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan interviews the first alien.
I love that meme.
And he just like shows up and then Joe Rogan's like, he like teleports on the chair. It's so funny. Joe Rogan memes are insane because there's so many,
funny.
There's so many auto context clips that you can pull up and just put together to make the funniest memes. It's so good.
Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast. You can pull him saying the N-word. You can pull him going, ooh.
I was just watching a podcast of him and he just, I think he was talking to like a UFC guy and he just says the N-word so casually.
No, he didn't.
No, he did it. Well, he used it as an example, right?
Oh, okay.
He was talking about someone else who got like canceled, like, or he said, "Oh, this guy, they straight up called him the N-word," and he just said it full out, and I was just like, but it wasn't like in a weird way, you know. But
it was acceptable. He has the pass.
Let's not get into N-word talk. That's a
we're a little over on the podcast.
That's a rabbit hole of the hell. That's what that is. I think it's a stupid fucking word. Why do people even use it at all? Honestly,
that's for the people making.
It's kind of annoying. That's such a center thing in hip hop, in the culture in general. But yeah, we won't get into all that. It's a little too much.
It's cool to say it, you know.
Yeah, it's all the fucking cool kids, I guess.
The taboo word.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, can't be any worse than fucking or fucking, I don't know, zoomer words. The word boomer and zoomer, that shit makes me mad. Those words make me mad. Forget the words that they make. Those words, man.
Who names these?
This is why I want the aliens to come.
True.
So we can kill the zoomers.
Take me away.
Yeah, I mean, technically we are zoomers.
One of you, I'm a millennial.
Are we millennials?
No.
What's the difference?
We're Gen Z. We're Zoomers.
Zoomers? I don't know. Does that shit
We
really...
are older Gen Z.
I feel like...
There are young kids that are like, I think kids are still... I think they're like 5-year-olds are Zoomers.
We were at the...
But we're like 19, 20.
Dead ass. I think we are literally the deadline. Like, our age is the last year. The year before us...
So I know somebody that's like 3 years older than me. That's a Zoomer as well. So
yeah.
we are kind of at like the upper limit.
I
but
consider
we're not the limit, you know?
I consider Gen Z the people who were, if you weren't there when the internet started.
You grew up with the internet.
But as it was already developed.
So yeah, when I was born, the internet was a thing, but nobody was using it yet.
Yeah.
And then when you grew up, there was phones, but then the phones turned into iPhones, and then all the smartphones got developed, and just stuff got better and better. But we never lived without the internet, but at least for us, like the older
we
Zoomers,
saw it develop.
We grew with technology, which is weird.
Which I think a lot of people, when you are born in these what am I trying to say? These last couple years, it's already a developed and made thing, so it's not like you didn't see it like grow and how the culture of the internet changed.
Zoomers are like fucked. I feel like our like little section, like probably like 2000 to 2004 kids.
Yeah,
they grew up with more.
You were born just in time.
Yeah, because like you can connect with the younger generation. Yeah, you can, but you can also connect with the millennials because you were kind of in the same boat for a little bit. You know, not for too long, just for a little bit.
Thank God I wasn't born in TikTok era. Holy shit.
You're like 5 years old.
Oh
going
man.
Like this.
To be fair, I mean, I think everyone was doing that shit at least a little bit, but you kind of, I don't know. When you're at the start, you don't have to like. You're not just doing it because, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You're just doing it because you're doing it, all right? There's no, like motherfuckers get on here and try to be TikTok famous. It's a whole thing. When you see something develop, it's like when you watch a show and then you start in the middle of the season instead of the beginning. You're not going to fucking understand it, so you're just watching it to watch. That's the best analogy I can think of. I think we should wrap it up because my brain is frying.
Yeah, you're frying? Okay.
And I'm just rambling, trying to say things that will not make sense unless you're autistic like me. I'm not actually autistic. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. See, now I'm getting canceled. My life is over.
But if you're telling the truth, then
I'm not, though. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate everyone coming through. My brain is frying. This is what happens when you actually get good sleep. My energy levels are... Animal Crossing. Fucking Zelda. What is that? Or The Sims. Oh, that's Minecraft. But yeah, make sure you guys check out my song. It will be out the 9th of August. So Tuesday night, I'll probably drop it at midnight Tuesday, like I usually do, unless I change my mind. But yeah, the 9th, that shit's gonna be fire. It's a very chill, nice vibe. First feature ever, so this shit's historical. You should be there, because if not, what the fuck are you doing? So yeah, that's gonna be lit, man. Check out all the socials in the description. I appreciate everyone for coming through.
Yeah, appreciate you guys watching today's Pam Pod. We will be back next week for another episode of the Pam Pod.
It's fire.
Appreciate you guys watching today. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out all of our links down in the description below. And we will see y'all later. Bye.